Sometimes I scroll through old photos, see faces I used to talk to every day. Now they're just digital ghosts on my screen, lost to time. There's something about nostalgia. It's not just sweet or bitter, it's like trying to hold water in your hands. No matter how tight you grasp, it slips through your fingers. I think about those nights, back when we'd sneak out just to sit on rooftops. The air was cold, our breaths visible, but none of us cared because it felt like we were on top of the world. It's weird, isn't it? How you can be so close to someone, build your whole world around them, and then one day they're just gone. And maybe that's the hardest part, realizing how much you've changed, or maybe how much you haven't. But even if it hurts, even if it leaves you feeling a little hollow, I think there's something beautiful in that longing. It's proof that you felt deeply, that those moments mattered, that they were real. I used to think that every person that came into my life would be around forever. I mean, that's how you should feel, right? You never want to think about that day your best friend from high school won't be a part of your life, or maybe that relationship you thought was going to last, thought you'd always talk, always be close, but before you know it, things fade away faster than you realize. The noise of past relationships being drowned out by the inevitable passing of time and everyday life, it's scary. You know how when you were a freshman in high school, there was that one senior who always loved to tell you, enjoy it, because it goes by fast. But you didn't quite believe them. Well, at least not at the time, because before you know it, you're 23 asking where the time went. I guess what I'm getting at is this realization that really, some people are meant to leave. I really believe that there are situations or relationships that really aren't meant to last forever, but instead to move us from one season of life to another. And I think that's okay. Just because something doesn't last doesn't mean it didn't mean everything at the time. I constantly think about my friends at college, and these pictures remind me of how great those times were. But I am in a much different situation now. I don't live down the hall from some of my best friends anymore. But would you really want those times to last forever? I think life is that much more beautiful because of the fact that things don't last. Making memories wouldn't be worth it if it was the same all the time. But like I said before, I am in a much different stage of my life now. Not better, not worse, but just different. And of course, I look back and miss my past a little bit. I'm not telling you to not miss your friends, but there's a reason for everything in life. That past version of yourself was meant to shape you into the present you. They say you are a mosaic of everyone and everything that has had some part in your life. And I think that's pretty beautiful, knowing that the present you is built up of memories, good and bad. I think we're meant to feel it, all of it. The joy, the grief, the in-between, because every season of life leaves something behind, even the ones that ended too soon. We live in a nostalgia-heavy society. There's not a day that goes by that I don't hear someone tell me about how good life used to be. And it's okay to have those moments in your life. Missing something is proof that it mattered, proof that you were present, proof that you were alive. But if you live your life always looking back, I think you're going to miss some pretty special moments ahead of you. So if you're holding on to your past, be gentle with yourself. You don't have to forget it, but you do have to move on. I say this to you as I'm still trying to figure it out for myself. It's not an overnight process, but you just have to trust that this new season of your life will be just as amazing in its own special way. If you made it this far, what's a memory that you can't forget, even if it hurts a little bit? I'm curious to know what's holding you back to the past, because trust me, you're not the only one.